Hi, my name is Ross Hanson with Restaurant James Randall. Looks like I've got the second course.
What was the most difficult part of this challenge to you right now?
The most difficult part is probably the limited amount of ingredients that you have in the pantry. As a chef, you have all this time to create your dishes and think about your dishes and acquire ingredients, and I guess just having a few minutes to kind of just think about it, whereas usually you would have, you have a dish for a season or whatnot, and then, hopefully the next year comes around and you have a new thought about that dish and how well you can execute it because you've made it so many times, and you add things, you take things away, and so you just try to keep elevating those dishes that you have. And for this is just like a one-time deal where it's like I have never made any of this stuff and I'm just gonna go wing it, Going to make a summer vegetable ragu, braise the chicken legs, and then in some kind of peach. And then use the sauce, the braising liquids and the peaches to make a sauce, and then probably use the rice, puffed rice for a little texture. Restaurant James Randall for 6 years now. We've expanded in the last year and a half. I went with my mom, but we had a catering business before actually, and we decided we wanted a restaurant. We named it Restaurant James Randall after my late uncle. He left us some money that we used to start the restaurant. So to pay homage to him, we thought we would name it after him. The inspiration for my dish today is seeing all of the fresh produce that you have in your pantry, and I decided I wanted to make some kind of summer squash and corn ragu, if you will. Then the chicken breasts, I chose those because they were the one thing that wasn't already seasoned or packaged. It was a raw ingredient. So we just threw the tomato in boiling water for about 15 seconds. And then straight into an ice bath so it stops the cooking. Makes them a lot easier to peel. Joey and the Bag of Donuts Band, featuring my old sous chef Ryan Soda, TJ. That's from Josiah at Senso V. And he's talking about Joey from Chez TJ. He calls him Joey Bag of Donuts. We'll just throw it in the peaches. I'm going to braise the chicken with peaches and the leftover tomatoes, onions, carrots. We got this parsley over here that we scored. I started cooking as a small boy at 7 for the family. My mother was pregnant with my oldest sister. She would be sick on the couch and asked me to start the rice for dinner. So the first thing I ever made was white rice. Just over time, like in high school and things, like, we didn't have a lot of prepared foods at the house. So it was all, stuff that needed to be prepared. I'd come home, from sports practice or whatever, and, it wasn't always that there was dinner, so I would have to cook myself sometimes. And if I was hungry, I'd have to cook stuff, So I pretty much got into cooking just through wanting to eat, pretty much. Round it up. Always gotta wash your hands. We make American food, but there's a nostalgia to it. I mean, for me, I kind of take things from my childhood and then try to elevate them and present them in a way that people will actually pay money for. Color on that. gonna put that in the oven for about 2.5 hours. Peach braised chicken or balsamic. I'm gonna use this to make the gastrique with the blackberry jam. So I'm gonna mix these two together, reduce it to a nice consistency, and that'll be our sauce. We're gonna strain out the blackberry seeds from our gastrique. And we've got our braised chicken with summer vegetable ragu with a blackberry balsamic gastrique and puffed rice. Brad will be my biggest competition. He's got a lot of years in the game. Never met David or worked with him, so I couldn't say. And the other guy from Shea TJ, I don't even know if he knows what he's doing. Use that.